Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm sharing a card that is part of a blog hop. This is for the Scrap and Stamp blog hop, and I will have all the information for the hop linked on my coordinating blog post below. My card today uses a die set by Lawn Fawn. In fact, pretty much everything I used on my card today is from Lawn Fawn. And the card base is the scalloped box card pop-up. So it has the pretty scalloped detail on the end flaps, and it folds up flat for mailing. Now, sometimes box cards can take a very long time, so I wanted to do sort of a quick and easy simplified version for you. I chose the stitched leaves from Lawn Fawn, which I added to my collection a couple of years ago. I didn't realize I didn't have any stitched leaves, and I love leaves. So I use these all year round, but they were perfect for my card today. Then I chose the 6x6 Fall Fling patterned paper, and I chose 4 different colors: the aqua, the green, a coral, and an orange. I put 2 pieces together, so in this case it's the green and the orange, and I laid all 6 dies on it, ran it through my machine. One pass through the machine gave me a dozen leaves. I did it again with the coral and the aqua patterned paper. So 2 passes through my machine gave me 24 leaves. Did not take very long at all. I added only 2 platforms inside the box card and just started adding my leaves around. You can see I used all but 3 of the leaves here. Now I did decorate underneath using some scraps. The stitched rectangles come with the scalloped box card pop-up, and I cut them out of the same aqua cardstock and adhered it down. And then there were small pieces of pattern paper left in the package, so I die cut these 3 leaves out of those. But you can see if I hadn't done that, I have these 3 left over that I could have easily substituted those and only used those 24 leaves that I cut initially. When I make this card, the other thing that I do is it comes with the accessory dies, and this is the one that fits perfectly on this panel back here. But I don't use that one because it comes above the score line. It fits the same as this one. And the die does cut a score line for this. So I like to keep that back panel very sturdy. You could actually fold it back and have just the only thing sticking up is what comes out of your platforms, and this would fold flat as well. But I do like having a backing on my box cards, so I end up using this larger stitched rectangle. And that's what I put on the very back because it comes below the score line just a little bit, but enough that it makes that very sturdy. The back of my card, I just cut a rectangle of white cardstock, used some additional leaves, and I tucked in the wishbone for good measure. I added a little bit of baker's twine, and can you see all the sparkle? They come from Paper Roses Iridescent Stars Shaker Mix. I got these at Scrap and Stamp as well. And the reason I chose the stars is the colors of this card remind me of a fall twilight where sometimes you can see the stars before it actually even gets really dark. It's that beautiful blue sky and twinkling stars. So, and I love the iridescent look to them and how they catch the light when the card is turned. I added a little bit of twine and a stamped sentiment. Now the raccoon and the sentiment come from the holiday party animals. So there's the raccoon and all kinds of accessories, and there's also die sets available. Now the holiday party animal is the accessory set to Lawn Fawn's party animal, and there's dies for both of them available. But I just thought the raccoon was really cute, and I colored him with my chameleon color tone marker, so that also made it go quick. I kind of wish I had timed myself making this card because it did not take any longer than it would to make a flat card. The dies make it so easy to cut everything. The score lines are there for you. So as I said, the Let's Celebrate is part of the holiday party animal, and I decided to just cut it into a strip and add it and extend it past the card borders. So when you do that, the card no longer fits in an A2 envelope. However, it does fit perfectly in a standard A7 envelope. So those are envelopes meant for 5x7 cards. And so I have just a sheet of lightweight white cardstock cut to 5x7 that I've put inside, and I will just run a little line of adhesive and adhere it solidly to the envelope. And the reason for that is when you put the card, you flatten the card and you pop it in your envelope, having that cardstock makes it nice and smooth to pass through the machine at the post office. And you can see that this card folds down flat enough that it will mail for a single stamp. I did add a little bit of foam tape, but the foam tape that I used was the thin foam tape. So you get the look, you get the lift, but you don't get the additional bulk. Now I did use a regular foam tape on 2 items, on the little pumpkin pie and this one leaf. But other than that, I either glued things down flat or used thin foam tape. I will have all the information for this blog hop on my coordinating blog post linked below. And if you like my quick and easy box card pop-up, please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my interactive cards. And that is it for me today.